United won, Chelsea won. That's 10 games and 12 points. That's the worst start in the league now since 86-87, when Ron Atkinson lost his job in the November and was replaced by a man from Glasgow who stayed around for a while. Let's hope history repeats itself. 10 players out, so it's always going to be difficult. Chelsea have improved. United are not that good a side. 46% possession at Old Trafford. I mean, these stats are almost unheard of, which shows the level of the team. Goal difference is -4 at home. I'm not going to depress you more. I'll get you the most important things out of the way. First of all, my book's arrived. That will cheer you up, I guarantee. It's out on Thursday. I'm going to sign them in the Mega Store 3 till 5 on Thursday before the Pout game. You can order them from all good outlets. People have been asking from around the world. It's going to be released in the US next year. I think Australia as well. The new United We Stand, which I've been working on. There's the cover, or the first draft of it. That's out on Thursday as well. If you've got a 10-issue subscription, makes a top present. Make sure you order before Tuesday. The links are on my Twitter. So a 1-1 draw, and that's the most probable result for Manchester United Chelsea games. I think 4 of the last 7 have ended 1-1. And someone's just said to me, in all those 4 games, both goals have been scored in the second half. So there you go. United have scored 8. Only Southampton have scored fewer goals than United so far this season. Oh, for the days 20 years ago, I think it was to this day, that Ruud van Nistelrooy, he scored 4 against Prague in a Champions League game. Remember that competition as well. So, poor first half. And we're going to rate the players. Onana at 6. I think Fofana hit the outside of his post after 13. He made one awful pass and a poor save. Hard for him to save the goal as Mudryk obscured it. He did well at the end when Palmer, who's a fantastic player, looked dangerous. So I've got no real issues with Onana. Delot, 6. Not having the season he had last year, I'm afraid. One of 6 players who got a yellow card for United. That came soon after Ugarte's yellow as well, for a pretty cynical foul on Neto. De Ligt, 6. He's doing okay. Settling in all right when you consider he's only been at the club for a couple of months. Another who blocked a Palmer shot in the first half. Martinez, 6. One of them. Pretty poor game, especially the first half. I know Ruud van Nistelrooy said his players did fantastic. I get that managers are going to support the players and try and lift the mood, but you know what we saw. So Martinez was central defence. Good anticipation to stop an early Chelsea attack. Another who was booked. That was for knee-high studs into Palmer. Palmer's like involved with every single player here I'm mentioning. VAR said it was a yellow. There was some conjecture that it might have been a red. That's his 4th yellow of the season. Mazraoui, not a 6. I thought he got an 8. I thought he was United's best player. He's growing in confidence. He's dishing out orders. Difficult for him. Malo Gusto came down the left at him in the first half. Malo Gusto, do you know what that means in Spanish? Malo means bad and Gusto means taste. So really, is he really called Bad Taste? I think so. There's a literal translation. But he's a decent player anyway. Ugarte, 5. I know some of you disputed what I said about his performance against Leicester. I just think he's finding it a real struggle. And I hope that is an adaptation process. I just think the level's difficult for him, and you saw up against superior Chelsea players today. So that was his 2nd Premier League start. He has played under Amorim before, so that'll be interesting because he was very effective at Sporting, but in the Portuguese league. So we need to find out what his level is. Another who took a yellow after Cole Palmer had gone past 2 players and made him look a little bit foolish. Ugarte did play a lovely ball from the centre of midfield right out to Marcus Rashford after 58 minutes. Casemiro, 6. Lovely crowd-pleasing tackle in the first half. He couldn't watch the penalty, which he'd been part of in the build-up. So he stood on the halfway line with Onana. Booked. I don't think he was booked for something to do with Cole Palmer. Marcus Rashford didn't track back much, which meant he was pretty advanced when he received the ball. A couple of nice moments of skill in the first half to earn his 6. He also let the ball run under him for Garnacho after 23 minutes. He flicked the crossbar in the final move of the first half. Booked for going to ground, and then his reaction. I don't think that was anything to do with Cole Palmer. We get support for these ratings from Improve Easy. Thousands of households have already reduced their energy bills with a free ECO4 upgrade. With Improve Easy, you can access a range of energy-saving solutions, including a brand new boiler, solar panels, an air source heat pump, and insulation for your walls, your roof, your loft. If you're wondering if you qualify, well, if you live within an 80-mile radius of Manchester and you receive benefits and have a household income of less than 31k or health issues, you should be eligible. Ready to check if you qualify? Just click on the link in the description. It takes just 30 seconds to check. Don't miss out. Improve your home, cut the bills, and make a positive impact on the environment. Bruno Fernandes, not as important, didn't play as well as against Leicester, but I'm going to give him a 7. Played a good ball to Hojlund early on. He hit a 38th minute free kick straight into the wall after quite a long delay and build-up. But with the penalty, which he took well, he sort of looked at Sanchez, saw him go, and then he put the penalty away. He snatched at a late shot, and the ball was last seen heading towards the Imperial War Museum in Salford Quays, miles from the Stretford end goal. Garnacho, 5. He's missing big chances. If he was putting them away, the outlook would be totally different. He shot at the goalkeeper after 23. Another move he didn't need to be offside. That big chance came after 65 minutes. And again, a weak shot straight at the goalkeeper. And then I made another note here. The 84th minute, he was really slack, letting a move turn into an attack for Chelsea. This was a United attack. He just turned back on himself. And then he had a rising shot, which went over on 88 minutes. World-class players, of which maybe he could be in a few years. They put him away. Not all the time, but he's missing too many chances. Hojlund, well, centre-forward's a massive problem for Manchester United. I think Hojlund will be a good player, but the team's just not scoring anywhere near enough goals. He went down after 21. He didn't touch the box once in the Chelsea. He did touch the ball in the Chelsea box in the first half, which is all good that he's coming back to help out. He had a bit of a battle with Fofana, won the penalty, clear penalty, but he needs to be scoring. Substitutes, Ahmad came on for Rashford after 73 minutes, giving him a 5. Hojlund was a 5, I think I said that. Another who was booked. Xerxes came on late for Hojlund. Not really time to earn a rating, just didn't see much from him. And Lindelof came on for Ugarte after 83 minutes. So Ruud's going to have the Pauk game when we've got the new mag out, and the Leicester game, and then we have an international break, and then Ruben Amorim is coming in. I will perfect that pronunciation, trust me. Things need to pick up. It's pretty desperate. It's desperate. That's why Erik ten Hag lost his job, because the people in charge think there's someone who can do a better job than him. But I think it will be very, very complicated, very difficult, because this team, it's it's a real struggle at the moment. Are the players any good? Can I answer that with any conviction that they are? That they should be higher up the league? Well, probably, but we ain't seen it. Really, really poor. Almost week after week. So, anyway, I'll be at Old Trafford on Thursday. If you're there early, come and say hello. I'll be signing copies of my book. And that will definitely cheer you up. Till next time, goodbye.